For 5 days, competitors are here at the Cooperator Centre filling up all of our arenas for Skate Canada Challenge 14. Now I'm here with Leslie and we're going to find out exactly what it takes to be atop of the podium at the end of their competition. Leslie, can you give us a little bit of a breakdown on how you score these skaters?
So in terms of the scoring, there's two teams that work together. There's what we call the technical team, and they're the experts that look at all the elements and tell what they're actually doing. And that gets inputted into a computer screen. Then there's a team of judges. And what we do from the judging perspective is look at the quality of the element that's done, how well it was done, and we can raise the mark with our what we call grades of execution, or reduce the mark if there's some errors. And then all of that is calculated. In addition to, we also put in program components. So those are 5 marks that we put in for how well they skate to the music, their artistry, the execution and the form of their movement, and how well they skate on the ice. All of that's calculated and it comes up with one big score for their performance.
Well, it sounds like quite an intricate process. To become a judge and sit on the panel, how are they selected? What's the process there?
Well, there's 2 parts to that question. To become a judge, we need to have some skating background, so we have some familiarity with how it feels to actually skate and do all of those elements and difficult things. We also have to take courses or clinics and learn from some of the gurus that have judged us and all of the technical knowledge. We also have to do a lot of practice, so we do what we call trial judging at events like this, where we practice and get assessed on how well we do. We write exams, and then we get promoted to certain levels. And then the selection process for an event of this nature, it's a qualifying competition for national championships. So they want to make sure that there's representation across all of the country, so they select judges from all of the different sections, and as well as have opportunities for newer judges to get that experience in this kind of forum.
Sounds like the judging process is a whole component all on its own alongside the skating. Is this something that a person will do throughout the season on a regular basis? Is it sort of a job in some words to some people?
That's an interesting question. We are volunteering our time and our energy. As we were skating, a lot of us that are judges are giving back to the sport that gave us so much. All those life skills that we had when we competed. It's a full-time sort of throughout the season. There's a lot of things that go on in the summertime in terms of getting ready for what we call the competitive season, which usually happens in the fall. And those skaters who go on to national championships in January, some of the best skaters then get selected for what we call championships events. So that's Olympics, Worlds, all of those things that go on in the springtime.
It's interesting. It's kind of neat to see how a judge can start right from the beginning as a skater themselves and then come full circle back to judging the skating that they once did. So during the traveling time of the season, what is life like on the road for a judge? What would a daily schedule be like?
Wow, that's life. For this particular one, we are here, we invest almost a week of our time. So there's some long days, there's lots of events going on. So some of us are waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, we're getting on a bus with the skaters and the coaches, coming to the event, judging all day, and spending time with what we call the skating family. And we do that probably 5 or 6 days for the full event of the competition.
You mentioned the word family. Are there skaters and coaches and judges that you see regularly throughout the season and get to know?
It will depend on what you're invited to and what events you end up going to officiate at. For me, I haven't been at a challenge event in a number of years, and it's like coming back to a family reunion and you see people that you haven't seen and reconnect. There's skaters here that I've judged who are now coaching as they've moved on in their skating career and are in new roles. I see them with their own children now pushing carriages around. I also judge internationally, and again, the same thing. There's judges that I meet across the entire world, and sometimes I don't see them for 3 or 4 years. and then it's just like old friends getting together and you just catch up.
That's got to be a really great feeling to sort of have that full aspect of the different people that come in and then bring their children in and it comes back around. Can you talk just a little bit about the skill level of this challenge in particular?
In terms of the skaters that are competing?
Right, there's a couple different age groups. So can you just give us a little bit of an idea of, on the international scale, what are you judging here?
So I'm judging everything from pre-novice events all the way up to senior. And at this particular event, the pre-novice, it's actually like their national championship. The winner here will become the Canadian champion at the pre-novice discipline. Novice and junior and senior are all working towards getting selected to go to national championships, which is in January in Ottawa, the 100th anniversary of the championships. And so they'll be then vying to get selected for Worlds and Olympics and all of those events. So we have skaters here in the junior and senior ranks that will, their hopes are, and a number of them will be named to future international events at the world stage.
Well, it's pretty cool for us to have skaters that may potentially be in the Olympics one day, probably very soon, who knows. And it's great to have you here, Regina. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to chat with us.
Thank you.